Welcome, sweet friends. It's Ashley Clarke with Earthkeeper Yoga, and I am here in my home studio in Birmingham, Alabama, and I welcome you to a gentle yoga class. Before we get started, two great things coming up within the month of April 2021 for the UAB community. The first is on April 14th, and you can catch that live on Instagram either by following along at Earthkeeper Yoga or through Explore UAB, and I will be offering a pre-recorded mindful outdoor experience for you to use. We're going to focus on trees, and it's just going to be amazing. And so if you have any interest whatsoever in really grounding in, creating a connection with the more than human world, it's a great way to just give yourself that little offering. And that is created for the entire UAB community as part of their Be Well initiative. So you can find out more about that by just going to Explore UAB. On the 21st at noon, I will be offering a live gentle chair yoga class focused on the idea of grounding, and that is in conjunction with Earth Day. So that you can find out more about by going to the UAB Employee Assistance and Counseling Center's website, and you'll find all of the details and how to register for that live noon yoga class. Gentle chair yoga class. So just make sure that you have a chair that does not have wheels, and that will be all that you need. All right, for today's offering, we're going to be working on the back body quite a bit. So I do want to tell you that having some blocks could be really nice, and always have your trusty blanket or beach towel if you have that available. So grab what you need, and I'll meet you right here on the mat. All right, sweet friends. So the inspiration for today's class comes from the idea of us all being connected. We are all connected. And what can we do with that connection? Well, we can create an environment for there to be a better sense of unity. So as you move through today's class, I invite you to just celebrate ways that you feel connected to yourself and to other people. And if that's too much for you, just feel connected to your breath. That's all you'll need to do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start, but we're going to start right here in this comfortable seat. So go ahead and just let the hands rest gently on the lap and make some connection with your tailbone to the outer edge of that blanket or beach towel. And really let the hips just kind of roll forward just a bit. You'll feel just a little engagement through the belly, and then ripple the crown of your head up towards the sky. When you find that position, see if you can relax any tension that just built up in the legs. And if your legs don't look like mine, totally fine. Sit in a way that is comfortable. All right, so you've got that length through the spine, space in the back of the neck. I welcome you to go ahead and close your eyes or find that soft gaze towards the floor. And give yourself a nice big deep inhale through the nose, sigh it out through the nose. Notice how the upper body just lifts up as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, everything just kind of settles back down. And with each breath, see if you can go just a little bit deeper, creating more expansion, more space inside of your body on the inhale. And then releasing any stale energy as you exhale the breath out. Give yourself 3 more breaths just like that. Beautiful. Return to regular breath. Flutter your eyes open. Welcome. Take an inhale with me and turn your nose towards your right shoulder. And feel into that left side of the neck. Really press the nose towards the right shoulder here, but be gentle and give yourself a breath. And exhale, let it go. Start to send your nose up towards the sky. Let the gaze follow. Make a rainbow all the way over to your left shoulder with the nose. Feeling in and out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And dip the nose down towards the chest. Let the head hang heavy. Notice what goes on with the jaw, with the teeth. And keep some softness there if you can. Inhale. And exhale, send the nose all the way up towards the sky. Feel the stretch through the mouth, through the jaw, through the throat. And breathing in and out. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale. And then bring your gaze back forward. We're going to bring those palms together, interlace the fingers, and then just start to circle the wrists. So when he pops, it's just some gas escaping, nothing to be alarmed by, but be gentle with yourself. This is great if you have to type on a keyboard, on a laptop, on your phone, on an iPad. This is a great little reprieve moment to really get some synovial fluid moving through the joints of the wrists. Beautiful. Slowly release the hands from one another and just shake them out. Big breath in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. Go ahead and extend the legs long in front of you. Find some length through the spine so tailbone presses into the earth, into the mat. Reach through the crown of the head. And then just let the feet turn where the toes go out and the ankles stay close to each other. And then bring the feet in towards one another. Do that again. Send the feet out. And bring the feet back. See if you can keep just a little bit of flexion through the feet. Give it 2 more breaths. Just like that. In and out. And then point the toes away from you, stretching through the tops of the feet. And then flex the feet, bring the toes back towards your knees, stretch through the calf. Point forward. Bring them back. Forward. And back. Beautiful. All right, we're going to bend this right knee and let the right sole of the foot come inside of the left leg. Make sure that you feel nice and grounded through the sits bones, and then check to see if that right hip is a little bit further than the back than the left. So you're just going to bring this left hip back in just a bit. Beautiful. Bring those hands on either side of the hips. We'll take an inhale, let the arms and the gaze rise. And then exhale, we're going to reach these hands down towards the knee. Keep that left foot flexed. Fingertips can come to the mat. And then reach the crown of the way. And soften through the jaw. Just see what's right here. There's barely any movement forward, but we've got just a little bit of an opening and awareness of that left hamstring. Beautiful. Start to walk those fingertips back up. And let's change sides. So just send this right leg long. Left heel in towards center. Length through the spine. Crown reaches away. Fingertips come down next to the hips. We'll inhale, rise up. And then exhale, sink those hands down forward somewhere around where that knee is. And then reach the crown of the way. So if this is too much, if you're like, I can't grip on the floor, just get your blocks and put them on either side of your leg. Help that give you some space. Reach the crown of the way, tuck the chin. Beautiful. All right. Slowly start to walk yourself up. And we're going to move into table. And we will spend a moment here. So as always, I really like to invite there to be a blanket under the knees, if that could serve your knee. Sometimes it just doesn't feel good. We shouldn't hurt ourselves. So find the comfort level that you need here, and then we're going to set up into table. All right, reach through the crown of the head and then tuck the tailbone in just a little bit. See how curved my tailbone is? Tuck it in just a bit. There's space in the back of the neck. We're going to send the chest over towards that left wrist, circle over the right, and then send the hips back, making circles here. Use the breath, so inhales forward, exhales to sink back. And when you find that last little exhale out, change directions, inhaling opposite direction. And if you want a little bit more, you could curl those toes as the hips swing from side to side behind you. And give it 2 more breaths. Center the body with the wrists right under shoulders, and then the tops of the feet come back to the mat. Reach the crown away. Take an inhale. Sigh it out. Beautiful. Inhale, crown and tailbone rise up. Hold it here. Press the hands into the mat. Feeling that stretch through the belly, through the throat. And then send a fresh breath in, and then exhale, round it in, finding that cat position. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, round it in. And give it 2 more. Beautiful. Finding that long spine. Take an inhale, curl those toes, and then exhale, find a down dog. And keep that blanket right where it is. We can work around it. Let the head hang heavy here. You can pedal feet. And stay with the breath. Find a moment of stillness. Sending those hips up, feeling a deeper stretch through the hamstrings. And then walk those hands back towards your feet. Let's meet near the back of the mat in a forward fold. Let the upper body hang heavy, big bend in the knees there. Let's take an inhale halfway, long spine. And exhale, release it back down towards the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, slow rise. You can close the eyes or have that soft gaze towards the floor. Just ripple up into your mountain pose, feeling the connection with the feet to the mat. Crown reaches towards the sky. Heart open. Tailbone tucked in ever so slightly. Breathe. Beautiful. Take an inhale, reach the arms and the gaze up. And then exhale, bring those palms together, bow chin to chest. And let the shoulder blades kiss behind you. Nice and slow, 1 more. And we'll start a flow right here. Take an inhale, send the arms and the gaze up. And then exhale, open those arms over to the right. Right hand behind, left hand in front. Make it nice and flowy. Inhale, rise up. Hips stay forward. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, arms rise up, finding prayer hands. Exhale, bow chin to chest. Bring hands down in front of the heart. Flowing from here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the right. Softness in the knees. Over to the left. Down through center. Move with your breath. Stay with your breath. Stay in your body right here. Give it one more round. We'll meet together with hands at heart center, chin bowed down towards chest. Notice the difference in the energy moving through you. Find the connection of your feet to the earth. Breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And the exhale, find that forward fold. You're going to walk those hands forward and find your way back into your down dog. Let the head hang heavy. Gaze is towards those knees if the eyes are open. Breathing through here. And come back to stillness. Take an inhale and move your body into a kneeling plank. Tops of the feet come to the mat. Slowly let your hips start to drip down towards the floor and then reach the crown of the head away, finding a modified version of up dog. Inhale here and then exhale. Keep those elbows in towards the chest as you come all the way down on your mat. And then you can just prop those elbows under the shoulders. You can sink everything down. We're not focusing on the upper body just this minute. And then go ahead and flex the feet and bend at the knees. Feeling that stretch through the quads on both legs. Windshield wiper the legs. If this is too much on the low back, you could spread those elbows to either side and then just stack one of your cheeks on the back of your palms. So just getting a little massage there through the front of the upper legs. Give it one more breath. And then slowly let the legs come down beneath you. Hands come under hips. Let's move into table. Beautiful. Hands right under shoulders, link through the spine, knees right under hips. And then we're going to send this right leg back. Keep that right leg flat, or the right foot flexed rather. And then you're going to bend that knee just like we did at the floor. Press it up 3 times towards the sky. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Now cross the right shin on the back of the left calf. Let just that right shin come to that back calf. Curl those right toes. Send the hips back just a bit. Oh yeah, just a little release there through that left calf. Beautiful. Come back into your table. Reset that right leg. And we'll do the same thing on the left side. So inhale, send that left leg back. Bend the left knee. Keep the left foot flexed. Pulse up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Left shin comes down on that right calf, left toes over outside of the right leg, and then just starting to send the hips back, finding a place where you can just massage the back of that calf for just a moment. Beautiful. Bring it on back And then send both hips back. Find a child's pose. Release the low back here. Upper body rolls over the legs. Take an inhale, come into your table, and then exhale, lift up those hips, find a down dog. If you have that blanket on the mat, you can go ahead and move that out of the way. Hopefully it helped keep your knees nice and tended to. And give yourself just another couple of breaths here. We're going to walk up towards the top of the mat. Let's meet there together in a forward fold. Take an inhale halfway, find a long spine. Exhale, release down towards the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, slow rise, coming into that mountain. You can close your eyes here, feel the connection with your feet to the mat. Palms face forward, shoulder blades kiss. And the crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. Breathing in and out. Beautiful. Take an inhale, reach those arms and the gaze up towards the sky. And then bring those palms down in front of your heart. Keep the gaze forward. So we're just going to sink it back into a chair. So make sure that you feel connected to the feet, onto your mat. Take an inhale. And then exhale, sit the hips back. Curl that tailbone in. And reach through the crown of the head. Hold it here, one more breath. Drop the palms down next to the hips. Inhale. Exhale, rise all the way up. Let those palms come together. Bring it all down in front of the heart. Resettle the feet. Give yourself a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, sit it back, find that chair. We'll curl tailbone in. It's like we're getting in a swing. Reach the crown of the head away. Breathe. One more. Hands come down next to the hips. Inhale. Exhale, big reach. Hands come together down in front of the heart, bow chin to chest. Give yourself a fresh inhale through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And then exhale, give yourself a forward fold here. Sway side to side, find your willow tree. Keep a big bend in the knees. If you're not comfortable swaying because your hands don't touch the earth, then use the blocks here. Use them on whatever setting so that you can get the support that you need. And give it one more breath. Beautiful. Take an inhale halfway, find a long spine. And then exhale, release down towards the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, slow rise, close those eyes. Find that moment of stillness right there in your mountain pose. Take an inhale, reach the arms and the gaze up. And then exhale, bring those palms down in front of the heart. All right, we're going to go back into chair, but we're not going to stay there. So take an inhale, and then exhale, sit it back down into chair. Really swing those hips back, find the length through the spine. Now find that left foot. Find the connection to the whole foot. See if you can lift this right knee up, and then step it back. crescent leg. So you're on the ball of that right foot. Get that stretch through the right groin, all through that right quad, just going down the leg right there. Give yourself a moment. One more breath. Bend the right knee. Put energy into the ball of that right foot. Let's come back to the top of the mat. Mountain pose. Bring the hands down next to the hips. Ripple up through the spine. Give yourself a breath. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands come down in front of the heart. There's a breath for you here. Taking it nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale, sit it back into that chair. Link through the spine, hips sway back. Find the right foot. Find the connection points on the right foot. And then when you do, see if you can lift this left knee and then step it back. Crescent pose. So feel into this. You're letting the hips sink, getting that stretch to the left groin, that right knee's right over the right ankle, pressing that right foot into the earth, long spine. Bend that left knee, energy into the ball of that left foot, back to the top of the mat, mountain pose. Let the hands come down to either side. Give yourself an inhale through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. Take an inhale, arms and gaze rise. And then exhale, find a forward fold. Go ahead and step those feet back. Find your way into a down dog. Ripple yourself into a plank and then lower the knees. Tops of the feet come to the mat. And then slowly let the hips square towards the floor, drop towards the floor. And then decide if you want to stay here. If you want to go into more of the traditional up dog, press the tops of the feet into the mat, release through the hips. Strong through the arms. Drop the knees and the hips back, child's pose. Release through the low back. Inhale, make your way into table. And then we're going to send this right leg behind us long and then bend the right knee. Make sure that this left wrist is right under the left shoulder and kick this left foot out just a little bit. Reach this right hand back for the right leg. Press it in. Beautiful. Release slowly with control. Bring that right hand down, right knee down, left foot comes in. Kick the right foot out, right wrist right under the right shoulder. Send that left leg back. Bend the knee. Open up here. And then circle that left hand around for the left foot. Slowly bring that left hand down. Left knee comes down. Right foot comes in. Curl toes, lift hips, down dog. And top of the mat, we'll meet together there in a forward fold. And take an inhale halfway along spine. And exhale, release down towards the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, slow rise, eyes closed or soft gaze, finding that mountain. Feel the connection with your feet to the earth. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And exhale, bring those palms down in front of the heart, bow chin to chest. Check in with yourself right here. Beautiful. Take an inhale and move your gaze back forward so you can see, and then find a soft focal point. Take a fresh breath. Move over to the left side of your body. Soften through that left knee just a little bit, and then bring this right knee up towards your belly button. Notice how everything tucks in and engages through the front of your body. And then we're going to step this right leg back. So you're going to stay on the ball of the right foot, and then you're going to bend that right knee. We kind of warmed up for this last time. Reach through the crown of the head, and then press this left foot into the mat, and let that left knee come back further than that left foot. So I'm staying in profile so y'all can really see what I'm doing here. Now bend the upper body forward just like you would in chair. There's that left hamstring. There's the whole back body engaged. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to the top of the mat. Find a mountain pose, arms drop to either side, ripple up, awareness through the body. Give yourself a sighing, letting go breath. Beautiful. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And exhale, bring chin to chest, palms in front of the heart together in prayer. Breathe in and out. Inhale to lift the gaze. Find your soft focal point in front of you and start to feel into that right foot. Take an inhale, moving over to the right, finding your balance and then lifting this left knee up towards the belly. Step it back, stay on those toes. Bend that left knee and then press this right foot into the mat so that the right knee comes back further than the right foot. And then start to tilt the body forward. Right now, everything's engaged, so we're just building some strength in the back body here. Breathe. And last one. Slowly start to come back to the top of the mat. Let's meet there together in mountain. Sigh it out. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And exhale, sink it down in front of the heart. Bow chin to chest. 2 breaths just for you. Take an inhale, lift the arms and the gaze. And then exhale to find a forward fold. Step your feet back, find your down dog. Come into your plank and then your kneeling plank. Tops of the feet come to the mat. Slowly let the hips drop forward. And then if you'd like, you can press the feet into the mat to find a traditional up dog. And breath in the belly, shoulder blades together. Knees drop. Let's go right back into down dog. So reset through that table and then exhale into your down dog. And give it 2 more breaths. And don't worry about where we're going. Just be right here, right now. Let's walk those hands and feet towards one another and meet in the center of our mats in a forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway, long spine. And then exhale to release all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, slow rise. Closing the eyes, finding your mountain pose. 2 breaths. Rippling awareness from the soles of the feet up to the crown of the head. What do you need to feel more connected here? Take an inhale, arms and gaze rise. And then exhale, bring those hands down in front of the heart, bow chin to chest. Maybe just in this moment, maybe a quick mantra to yourself. I will meet myself where I am today. Beautiful. Take an inhale, bring the gaze back forward, and then find your soft focal point. We're about to do a balance pose, and so if you want to have your hand that can go to a wall for stability, or a chair in front of you, or whatever would make you feel more stable, this isn't a posture that you can do with your back to the wall, but you could definitely face a wall if that helps you. So do what you need to do here. Blocks will not be a part of this posture. All right, so here we are. We have a soft gaze. We've got connection with our feet to the mat. Take an inhale and move that awareness over to the left foot. We'll do just what we did before. So when you feel good, left knee not locked, right knee comes up towards the belly button. We're going to bring this right hand out of prayer down for the top of that right foot. You can stay here. If you'd like more, tilt forward just like you would for a chair. Press the right foot back behind, dancer. And let's come out with control. So the upper body comes up as the right knee goes down. Release the foot. Bring the knee back up towards the chest. Let's center the body, center the breath. Check in with yourself. See how you're feeling. Meet yourself right where you are. Repeat that mantra if you need to. I will meet myself right where I am today. Take an inhale. We'll move over to that right side. Feeling connected with that right foot to the mat. And then when you're ready, softness through that right knee. Left knee bends up towards the belly button. Left hand leads the prayer to come to the top of the left foot. Knee can stay down, posting towards the ground, or you can move it into a dancer. And come out with control. Hands come back together at prayer. Left knee lifts, lower it down. Here we are. Center the body, center the breath. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And exhale to find that forward fold. Go ahead and step those feet back into a plank and then lower the knees. Move the hips forward down towards the earth. Find that up dog variation or full supported up dog here. Release the knees to the earth, send the hips back. Child's pose, let everything go. And give it one more breath. Beautiful. Slowly start to rise up, and we'll do that little mermaid thing where you stick the legs over to one side so you can come to a seat. And then I'm going to show you a restorative posture that we're going to do together. So you will need your blocks and your handy beach towel, blanket, or pillow. I'm going to just bring my blocks where they're in line with one another. And then I'm going to take my blanket so that it's like this. And then I'm going to fold it where it looks a little like this. And I'm going to lay it over that edge with the tail, anything that's left over of the blanket coming towards my booty. And then I'm going to bring my booty all the way up to that blanket. Keep the knees bent. Slowly let yourself roll down onto this opening here. The heart's going to really open. The head may hang off just a little bit. Let the arms open into a nice big T. You might even want to shimmy the feet out a little bit wider. Let the knees come in towards one another. Breathe into this heart space. You're fully supported. Noticing the rise and the fall of the heart. Give yourself about 3 or 4 more breaths right here. Scan the body. See if there's tension anywhere. See if there's anything you can release. Then you can slowly roll off that, or roll up, whatever serves you. It might feel nice just to bring the knees closer together and let them fall to one side, and then maybe press a hand into the mat to lift yourself up. Move whatever was in the way out of the way. Let yourself take 6 or 7 breaths for whatever I didn't offer that your body is asking you for, and then we'll move into Shavasana. Just another couple of breaths, whatever you need. Windshield wipers, bridge, happy baby. Just to lie there. Meet yourself exactly where you are today. And then as you're ready, make your way into whatever Shavasana will be for you today. Feel free to just lie on your mat. You could send your legs up the wall. You could get the one of the blocks and put it right under the sacrum and lift up the hips so that they can release a little bit more. Completely up to you. But wherever you end up, give yourself a nice big inhale through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Allow yourself to rest. As you're ready, you can slowly start to bring some awareness back into your fingers and your toes. Move some awareness into your wrists and your ankles. Reach your arms up over your head, point your toes away, give yourself a full body stretch. And then slowly let yourself roll on to your favorite side, bringing the knees up towards the belly, feeling supported with your side against the earth. And as you're ready, slowly make your way back up to a comfortable seat. We'll meet there together with our hands together in prayer at heart center, chin bowed down towards chest. Our quote for today is from R. Satoro. Individually, we are but a drop, but together we are an ocean. May you know kindness, and may you be kind. And until we meet together again, gratitude for practicing with me today. Namaste.